Hey everyone, welcome back to my workbench. I'm working with the Nomad some more, and see, I'm still getting the color shift on it. See it's dropping colors down there. It's really getting a little confusing what's going on. From this board, the main board, up to the connector where the screen hooks up, it's basically a straight shot. So the main signals, all the video signals are, let's see that one on the screen there. Where's that? Not that one. That's your main sync signal right there. So I'm thinking is I might go through. I have a spare set of caps. I might go through and replace those caps on this board here. That weird sound, it's just a piece of tape. I think I'm going to pull the main board up, and because the signal looks clean from here through the cable all the way to the connector, all look very similar. So the issue's got to be on this board here. So I'm going to go through, and I have a spare set of caps, and I think I'm going to carefully replace those caps on this board. There's really, between this board and the signal path is basically continuous through these two boards. So from where it's getting generated, this is not my most favorite thing to take apart here. See if we can get you apart. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go through and take a look. The other thing I'm thinking, I don't think this would cause problems because the signal looks pretty darn clean. This is the cable for the joystick. Sorry, the controller 1 mod, but I don't really think that's being the problem. But I might reroute that anyway. I'm looking in here. There's not a lot of caps to replace on here. That's the only thing that worries me is this board. I can never get this thing apart. Let's see. Can't really. As the actual signals are over here, so I don't know. Maybe I got a little rub here as well, which I'm not entirely happy with. I know that's where the video signals are at. If I can get this sucker back apart, I'd be happy. This is the weirdest part. There we go. This pops up like that. Yeah, there's only 4 caps on this entire board, which is what's troubling me. It's like, okay, I know there's not a lot of caps on there. And I replaced them because I put a blue stripe on them to let me know I need to replace it. So, but I'll try. I mean, I'll go through, and the main video processors here. This is the CPU. That's the video processor. There's the sound chip, the Z80, which was the main brains of a Sega Master System. And I forgot this one. Oki, I think that's RAM over here. Yeah, this is the Motorola 68000, 53 megahertz chip, and there's only 4 caps on this whole board. So there's a 47, 47, and 100, 3 47s and 100. I remember that because it wasn't a lot. So, and the solder joints look solid, but I'll go through. I know I got spares of them, and I'll pop them off. Is on the other side of the board, you can see there's absolutely no, I mean, there's some, yeah, these are just resistor banks. Well, there are, there's a couple of them, but you really can't do much with it. There's not a lot between there and there, because that's your audio, there's your video. Video gets generated there, comes up through. Comes up right through here. There's a few resistors there. There's a resistor bank there. curiouser and curiouser because I already replaced the main voltage regulator on here and it looks fantastic now. Like I was saying, there's just a straight shot between, you basically come up through, your main sink is here, come up through here, goes through the cable here, and it's literally, there's not even one cap on the way between here and there. There's a subtrace that runs, where's that? This is a multi-layer board. It actually runs underneath, so you really can't see it, but there's, I mean, the only thing that's on this board is these are LCD drivers. This whole section here is actually the LCD driver section, so it actually isn't used anymore. This whole section here, there is this is the LCD driver. This is I mean, and yeah, this all drives LCD. The only thing that's over here, this is the amplifier for the the amplifier for the audio is over here, and I think there's another one over here if I remember correctly. Yeah, 3 and 5. Okay, this is one of your, oh, this is the decoder chip for the 315.5 blah 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 for the second joystick, second controller. That's the chip for that. This is the LCD controller. This is the player 1. This is your main front panel chip, and this one is your audio amp over here. Even though your jack is over here, your audio amp is actually over here, and the trace runs here and then paralleled all the way back to there. Go figure. And that was the little 5-volt regulator I replaced right there. So yeah, I'm going to go through and pull those caps off and just replace them one more time. I remember this one sucked to get at because the angle was difficult. I actually put a piece of metal there so I wouldn't melt it, but might as well give it a shot. No, this is the RAM bank here. So, alright, get my soldering iron warmed up, replace those caps, and see what I can do. And this cable has got just a little rub on it. I'm thinking doing is moving this cable over a little bit so it's not running as try to run it so it's not paralleled up against these lines. Not that it's gonna, I don't know if it's gonna cause that problem or not, but who knows. So I'm gonna keep working on it. Thanks for watching.